welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and on the hill, Anthony Hay.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Vaughn Grissom. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now, Christian Moore. Hey! Swing and a bouncer. Handles, throws to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. Right through there for a strike.
We got a full count.
On the ground at first. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Alek Manoah.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, the throw, and he can't come up with it.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop, and if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Can't glove it cleanly. Now second and third and nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
One ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Outside with a breaking ball. My draw over at second, one down. And he grounds one to the right side. Moore throws to first in time. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Drops into the glove, and that is the third out of the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the White Sox 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. That misses the zone. 2-1. One out, base is empty. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
1 down. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Lifted in the air out to left. Hayes has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Angels strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
First baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Tristan Peters.
Center fielder, Tristan Peters.
Out to center. On his way over. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Corey Lee. Outside
That's ball
low.
two.
Ball 2. Man at first, one away. And that
That's a ball.
misses. 3 balls and a
3
strike.
balls, 1
Assigned to
strike.
home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone! A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Oliver Dunn. Gonna count 1 and 2. And look out.
Yep,
That one gets him.
Take
The second man he's plunked in this one. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Runner takes off, pitches
That's ball
high. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside at ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Just missed. On the ground to the
That ball
left.
foul.
And foul ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball
Ball
4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And downstairs, Austin Hayes in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Chase Silseth gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, left side. And the inning is over. So it's 4 runs for him on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. This one in the air. Wade. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
And here's the rookie center fielder. 1 down, base is empty. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That one felt good. It's 5-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Vaughn Grissom. Inside, almost got him. Two one now. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 5-1. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the right fielder, Everson Pereira.
Right fielder, Everson Pereira.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way, Shanuel takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's Wade now. Check swing, called strike. Late night Lamont down on strikes.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Joe Adele.
Joe Adele.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but he can never.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 5-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That's down and in.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Inside, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
So a man aboard,
Peraza.
and next for L.A., Oswald Peraza.
Hey.
O'Hoppe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Next offering misses. 3-1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Hicks preparing to come on if needed. Number 66 also getting ready. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Chris Taylor. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the center fielder. Just missed. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayes makes the grab, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Vaughn Grissom will hit next. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 4, now at the plate, Corey Lee. Right side, Shanuel steps on first for the out.
Now batting third baseman,
Oliver Dunn digs in now. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's too high. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. That one fouled off. Two outs. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. White Sox strand a couple as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jordan Hicks.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. The 1-1. That one inside. Look out. And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
now batting first baseman Nolan Shanuel.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And that is out of play. The White Sox up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him. Two down.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Joe Adell getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. Angels retired, 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. They trail it 5-4. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Austin Hayes now at the plate.
Look at you dancing around this living room, getting all warmed up to go downtown.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Everson Pereira. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Drew Pomeranz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Strickland getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Leading off for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Oswald Peraza in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hot shot to third. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Oswald Peraza.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And it's filled up. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove, and he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Jamer Candelario. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris Taylor, the next to hit for the Angels. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard hit to third. And that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Tristan Peters. And that skips into dirt. Way out front for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2-2 now. Way inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And next to hit for the Sox, Corey Lee. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Right side. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Stevenson checks over to first, and he's back. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by taking him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. That clips the corner. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The White Sox leave one. They lead at 5-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Leisure.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, number 22. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now a chance for Vaughn Grissom. This to third. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. That one in the dirt. 2-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering way upstairs. Nolan Shanuel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that is cut on and missed. And it's a full count.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on the ground right side. He steps on the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check. Still down a run. It's 5-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Strickland. Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Chase Maidroff. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2. Activity in the bullpen. Number 70 up and loosening in the pen. Joyce, the right-hander, also getting loose. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox. Mydroth on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Man on second, 2 down.
We got full count.
Lamont Wade Jr. up next for the White Sox. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Lamont Wade Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to short. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. He sends it out of here. And they tie it up. It's 5-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Stepping in, Joe Adell. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Next offering is down low. Jeimer Candelario would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here. Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw into second, and he's out.
You're out.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 70.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Edgar Caro. He represents the go-ahead run. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Long run, nice grab. And that quickly 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's even up.
Count is 3-2.
Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fly ball, center field, under it. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, we're all tied up 5-5. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Jeimer Candelario. And there's a ball.
That's ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Chris Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Taylor the next to hit. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
On this count, runner Not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's one down.
Now batting center fielder, right.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. So they turn to their closer, number 61.
Number 61.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adam Frazier. A critical at bat this game for him. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. So 2 down now, and here is Vaughn Grissom. Late on that fastball.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Mike Trout into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Back to the top of the order now. There's Benintendi to start it off. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kirby Yates up and throwing. Joyce warming up as well. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. One down, base is empty. Now one missed. Towards first, Shanuel. He'll do it himself. And that quickly, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one fouled off. 2-2. Trying to send this to extra innings. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Grissom makes the play, and it's out number 3. Chi Sox held in check here, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Moore. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him! And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Rockstar, look at you dancing around.
Laser, base hit. Montgomery on his horse around third. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the White Sox walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
What y'all know about living in silence? We protest might turn to violence. So much hate, no truth.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit. Am I this some rich?